Greetings, beloved souls. What is the power of now? Speaking in the now, speaking in the affirmative of now as it's already happening. Welcome back to Being Omni. I'm Hillis. And so today, what I want to share with you guys is understanding the now, stepping into the awareness of now. And I am going to explain this to you in real time as I received information and downloads about this. And it's very important to really understand the power of speaking in the now. But first, let me give a little bit of context. So, we were trained and taught to always speak in tenses, meaning that we always spoke in the present tense, past tense, and future tense. But what does this really mean? Let's find out. So, as we speak in tenses, we were taught that time is linear, which gave credence to the way that we speak. The way that we speak, or the way that we were taught to speak. Because as I am understanding this, I am being mindful of what it is that I say. And in this space of the mindfulness of what is spoken, we begin to understand the importance of being present and anchored in this present moment. Because we all have uh, things, thoughts, obligations that remove us from being fully present. But when we allow ourselves to be fully present in prayer, in meditation, taking a shower, having dinner, things that allow us to be present, fully present in this moment, anchored in this moment. As I am here expressing this, I am anchored here in this moment with you. And going back to the linear definition of time, we have this concept that everything has a beginning and everything has an end. This is further from the truth, simply because if you look at your life, just your life, no one else, then you begin to understand and see that everything has a pattern, everything is cyclical, everything has a cycle. The Mother Earth has her own cycle. The four seasons, depending on what continent you live on, you experience, hot, cold, warm, tempered, you experience it all. Some climates don't experience snow, others do. So it's this space of understanding how the cycles move. And yes, there is the definition of linear time to give us the appearance of forward motion, to give us the appearance that everything is moving forward, which it is, but it's moving forward in a cycle. And when the cycle begins to repeat itself, that cycle is improved upon. And when the cycle is improved upon, it gives the appearance of linear time, linear movement. But when we look at it from a smaller scale, or a larger scale rather, that everything has its own individual cycle, everything has its own individual lifespan. You know, as humans, we go through, especially when it comes to the chakra system. The chakra system is on a 7-year cycle, meaning from the time that you're born to age 7, all 7 chakras open up, starting with the root, starting with the sacral, then the solar plexus at age 3, heart chakra at age 4, throat chakra at age 5, third eye age 6, crown chakra at age 7, and then the cycle repeats all over again, adding new components to each uh, root, root chakra, adding components to each chakra. And so it is in this space of understanding that once we understand the cycles of life, understanding the cycles of what we create, understanding the cycles of what we manifest for ourselves, understanding this space, then we can then begin to fully understand the now moment, the power of now. And there have been many teachers that speak upon this, but when you begin to experience it for yourself, it takes on a different meaning. And so now what I want to move into is really understanding the awareness of now. Because, when we are all on our phones, doom scrolling, as some people call it, are we fully present? Are we fully aware in that moment? Some of us are. Some of us are not. Some of us are using this as a distraction. And so when we are in the space of the awareness of now, meaning that we're fully present, we are connected to our higher self, our soul self. We are connected and anchored into that full experience. The one example is birthdays. If it's your birthday, you're fully present, fully aware of that moment. Or if it's someone else special and dear to you, if it's their birthday or a holiday, when we have these special moments, that we allow for, we are fully anchored in that moment, fully present. Just like here with you, I'm fully anchored and present in this moment. Yet at the same time, there's this uh, energy that I want to call uh, aware or dimensionality awareness, where we can be fully anchored and present in this moment, but still aware of other dimensions, other spaces, other in betweens. And I want to express this because, in the context of truly understanding the dimensional awareness and also spatial awareness, now those two are slightly different. Spatial awareness is when you're fully aware of your surroundings, where you are anchored in this moment. And this happens with people who drive. When you have that full spatial awareness, what's going on around you, what's going on, in the car over to you, or you're seeing a pedestrian crossing the street. Or even with me when I'm on my bike, there's this full spatial awareness. Or when I am in borderline trance during the meditation, it is in that awareness of really understanding what's around me, who's around me, are there spirits here. It's in that spatial awareness. But dimensional awareness is when you allow yourself to become aware of yourself in different realities, different timelines, different moments. And so it's in this dimensional reality where we gather energy, gather strength, and hone it, focus it into a singular space, which is in the now. So when you express this dimensional awareness, you then can bring it into self, because it's all connected to the highest self, the highest version of yourself, soul self, and then can bring that into the body, bring that into the mind, bring that into the corporeal self that is you. You then begin to have this shift of consciousness, this shift of awareness, of being fully anchored in the now. And so, if this makes sense to you, comment below. If you have questions, comment below, because I want to continue to explore this dimensional awareness and being fully anchored in this now moment. And when we are fully anchored in this now moment, we then allow ourselves to be an unstoppable force, because the present is all that there is. The present is not linear, the present is cyclical, the present is now, 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 now. But when you fully become aware and integrate this energy, it is in that time space of really beginning to express it. And one of the ways that I'm going to challenge myself, I want to challenge you guys too, is to begin to speak only in the present, even if it was something that happened yesterday. And I know it may be challenging, when it comes to work related stuff because people may not understand the concept or people may not get it. Tell them to watch this video. So Hillis explains this, and so I'm going to continue to evolve this discussion, this conversation in weeks to come. But I just want to have this foundation of this or dimensional awareness, this now, this everlasting now, as Prince will call it, everlasting now. I love that song. Where you allow yourself to pull in this energy, this frequency of now, because that's what being omnipresent is. Omnipresent is this higher spatial awareness, this dimensional awareness, and just being aware of all things all at once. And I know it can be daunting, but begin to speak in the now, even if it's happening tomorrow, even if it happened yesterday. When we have our affirmations, we always say, I am, meaning present. So moments, find moments in your day to speak in the now. Find moments to allow yourself to fully embody the now moment. Allow yourself to become omnipresent. Allow yourself to be this energy. And you can start by doing this in meditations. You can start by having sacred moments to yourself to where you are fully anchored in the now. Till next time, beautiful souls, be the love, be the light, be the all.